Did I ever tell you about the time I was almost kidnapped by the Canadian Mounties? Well, at least that's the way my friend likes to put this story. Back in 2002, when I was 7 years old, my parents decided to do a road trip up to Canada, which in and of itself, it was like a 2 or 3 day drive just to get up there. But the thing is, my parents had not traveled internationally since I had been born, so they were not aware of something that they really needed to do, and they did not bring a birth certificate with them. So, we get to the Canadian border, and we get stopped because the Border Patrol honestly is 100% convinced that my parents kidnapped me and were trying to smuggle me over the border. So we ended up in like this huge whole day, like 8-9 hours at the Border Patrol office with my parents trying to convince the Canadian Border Patrol that I'm not kidnapped, and that I am actually theirs. And they were like on the phone with my grandma trying to get a birth certificate faxed over, and honestly, my memories of this whole event are a little hazy. I think I was 6 or 7, I'm not sure if it was before or after my birthday that year. But apparently, like, they even took me into different rooms and interrogated me, but just asking me questions like, are these actually your parents? And I can only say I'm honest, I'm not a smart aleck. I wasn't a smart aleck back then like I was nowadays, because if I was, pretty sure I'd be Canadian now. But, it was just like this whole ordeal where they were fully ready and prepared to take me away from my parents and, like, put me in a Canadian orphanage, and I would have grown up in Ontario, and that would have been a very different turn for my life. But in the end, one of the Border Patrol people finally accepted my parents' story and thought, you know what? I think they're telling the truth. I'm just gonna, you know what? We're just gonna say it's okay and let them go. Which thankfully they did. Honestly, I don't know if they should have. I don't know if they were supposed to. I don't know if that was the right thing for them to do. But it worked. We went through the border, spent like a week in Canada, came back down. But honestly, it's just a very, like what I think is an interesting story of the time I almost became a Canadian. So yeah, if you guys like this story, give me a thumbs up, comment on all my story, different things, and I will see you guys later. And then suddenly just comes diving into the whole group and flies right up my nose. And for like 5 minutes, I'm just stuck there like,